Hi everyone, welcome back to part 4 of the planner walkthrough series. This year we are covering many more planners than we usually do, and today's planner is extra special to me. We are covering Pico Shop Planner by Pranita Kochtikar. She makes really beautiful journals, and I have used her journals over the years. I will link those videos in the cards above and in the description below. Please go check that out. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Let's get straight into what she has for 2026. Oh wow, this is a gorgeous collection. Let's look at this closely. She has a couple of calendars and planners, and let's look at the collection. She usually also has a lot of journals for daily journaling, more introspective journaling, and the prompts are great. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to check this out. It starts off with this really cool decal stickers. Let's look at the weekly calendars. Okay, and the planners. Let's go for the calendars first. I like how it is split into, because you can see like the month and also the to-do list side by side, and you have the month on one end, like on the left side, and you have the to-do list on the right, and you can change it every week. So for the whole month you can get use 4 pages, and I think that's a very thoughtful design. And there are equal spaces in each of the rows from Monday through Sunday. First of all, I love a Monday start, and second, I like that you give the weekends also equal amount of space, because most of the time we actually have more plans on the weekends. So this is a great thing, and it's also very minimalist and beautiful to keep on your work desk. So even if you want to use it for work, it's quite perfect for that. And like how she shows like a filled in spread as well, and the designs are beautiful. So there is one locked in, there is a fresh start, and there is a let's go. And I like how each of those have a different vibe, and depending on what you like you can get. And that is kind of the theme of the planners as well. And this one is priced at 7.99, so it's a pretty good price point. Each of the pages are 200 GSM, and there is enough space to write down like quick weekly notes or your monthly appointments. Calendars come in 4 versions, which is things to do today, the let's go calendar, the locked in, and the fresh start one. And the planners mostly match these themes. There's one extra version of a planner cover which is called compounding. So let's take a look at that. This looks very nice. It's like the art of compounding, like more you stack on different kinds of habits, different like skills, you keep growing. That is kind of the theme of this, and it is at a very affordable price point, which is 9.99. And mostly these kind of planners, they come in at closer to 2000 or more. And this is like wire bound, it is beautifully made, but it is undated though. So let's take a closer look at everything that this planner has to offer. I love how aesthetically she takes these photographs, like the sun is coming in. It is so beautiful. Okay, let's see. This has 230 pages. It is a 6 monthly planner. That is interesting. It has a gold wire bound and 100 GSM paper. Pretty standard for like regular writing, unless you use a lot of heavy highlighters or markers, or even some like really heavy fountain pens. Then that might be a little bit of a challenge with 100 GSM paper, but still it's pretty good. Let's see what the spreads are like. You have a typical name page, then you have the daily planner guide, so a page where it will tell you how to use the planner. This is perfect for beginners. I have been planning with like a custom set planner for about 5 years now, but when I had just started, I was quite confused on how to use each of the spreads. So that is when I used to look up YouTube videos and different Instagram profiles. Now I really like that some of these planners actually come with a guide inside them. So it is very beginner friendly, and it is great for anybody who's starting on their planner journey. Okay. There is one set today's tone. So there's just one like line that you would write to yourself for today. Then you can circle out what day of the week it is. There is a date space, there is a mood, and you have the tasks written. So you have like check boxes made for all of the tasks. You can either, so she's giving you options. So you can either write each task and how long it would take, or you can write what is the task and what time you need to do it. So pretty decent options, and there is like a little clock icon also made for whatever you choose to do with this column. Then you have this hydration tracker, which is how many liters, also great. You have a wellness column, so it's very nice. It's great because most of the time the daily trackers usually have like to do's on one side and the hourly layouts on another side. But here they have thought about like what your overall day would be like, which is a very nice, interesting point of view. Then you have exercise and also EOD unwind. EOD unwind is great because you'd never think about that. Like every time you look at a planner, especially a very functional minimalist planner, trying to help you get all of your work done. But very few planners actually would have an angle of taking care of yourself. So here I think that is a really big draw with this planner, that it really looks after your overall well-being, because planning is not just about getting more and more and more things done. It is also about doing your actual tasks efficiently so you get more time to do the things that you love. And there is also a decently big enough note section, and there is a highlight of the day at the end, which is really nice because when you want to end the day with a positive note. Sometimes some planners like the one I'm using now has an achievements and improvements kind of a section, which is also good in its own right, but I like how the focus of this planner is entirely on all the positive aspects. Next, let's see. Your much awaited journey begins. Begin with jotting your week's priorities, plan your day, daily discipline, and 6 months consistently. So I like that this planner is also a 6 monthly planner. And if after 6 months you want to change it up, you want a different vibe, you want a different cover, you can get a different 6 month planner. It's pretty good. And the fact that it is daily pages and a 6 monthly planner makes sure that this planner is not going to be too bulky. So that is a good thing. You have weekly overview and you can write from what date to what date it is for. And then you have the weekly priorities. You have about 10 spaces to write down the priorities, which is pretty good enough for a weekly overview. Then you have one small step to take towards your big goal. And then you have your pretty big enough note section, so there you can maybe write down other things for the whole week that you want to remember. Next, you get to all of the daily pages. Now, we already discussed the daily page layout, but she's given a lot of examples of what it looks like filled in, so that's pretty good. Then you have plenty of notes pages at the end, which are all blank pages, so you can fill them however you want to. You also get finance trackers for every month. You can write the month off, and you can write all the items and the amounts, so that is also a good place to keep track of everything. And you get habit trackers at the end. I see like there are 3 rows to track habits, and you have all the days from 1 to 31, and you have all the habits, so you can write down for the month of and what month you're tracking the habits for. So I'm guessing there will be space to track all 6 months of habits for every single day, and you write down all the habits that you want to track and check or cross it out as you wish, right? So, and at the end, there is also a column for total days. So, how many days did you do this habit in the month? Which is also a really great tracker. I have not seen the total days part anywhere else. And this is very nice in the way that month on month you can actually check if you have the same habits, are you at least doing it more number of days in the following months than you were in the previous months, and that is also a marker of progress. So that is a very, very good inclusion. And I think that's the planner. It is beautiful, it is so thoughtfully laid out. It is just, I am so happy just looking at this planner. I don't usually buy undated planners, and I just bought this one, the Amazon basics one, just to test out a couple of things. And I really like this kind of a system. So if you are somebody who's unsure if you're going to use a planner every single day, if you're just starting out, then this is a great option. If you like this video, then subscribe and press the bell icon to be notified every single time I post a new video. And stay tuned for part 5. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.